Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's question: what should a Muslim do if they cannot fast due to illness? We ask Allah, the Lord of the Mighty Throne, to heal all those who are sick. Here is the summary of this ruling. If your sickness is one from which there is hope of recovery, then after you recover, you must make up the fasts you missed. But if your sickness is permanent and there is no hope of recovery, then you must feed one poor person for each day you did not fast. Now let us understand this in detail. First, you must refer to a trustworthy doctor. If the sickness from which you are suffering is one from which there is hope of recovery, then after you recover, you have to make up the fasts that you missed during this Ramadan and the previous Ramadan, because Allah says, and whoever is ill or on a journey, the same number of days which one did not observe fasts must be made up from other days. Surah Al-Baqarah. But if the sickness is permanent and there is no hope of recovery, then you have to feed one poor person for each day that you did not fast in this Ramadan and the previous one. Because Allah says, and as for those who can fast with difficulty, such as an old man, they have a choice either to fast or to feed a poor person for every day. Surah Al-Baqarah. Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, explained, this refers to the old man or old woman who cannot fast, so for each day they should feed one poor person, narrated by Al-Bukhari. And the scholars say the sick person, who has no hope of recovery, comes under the same ruling as the elderly. Ibn Qudamah, may Allah have mercy on him, said in Al-Mughni, the sick person who has no hope of recovery should not fast, and for each day he should feed one poor person, because he is like one who is elderly. Shaykh ibn Uthaymin, may Allah have mercy on him, said in Majlis Ramadan, page 32, the one who is permanently unable to fast and has no hope of recovery, such as the elderly and those who are incurably sick, such as those who have cancer, do not have to fast because they are unable to. Allah says, so keep your duty to Allah and fear Him as much as you can. Surah At-Taghabun. And Allah also says, Allah burdens not a person beyond his scope. Surah Al-Baqarah. But instead of fasting, he must feed one poor person for each day. And Allah knows best. May Allah grant health to all those who are ill and make things easy for us. Jazakallahu khairan for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.